We here. They not like us. 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 Check it. Whoa. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We're here. It's Thursday. It's watch party time. We got quite possibly at least the biggest names, if not the biggest game of the Euro group stage thus far. We just saw England tie Denmark. A lot more questions than answers, right? A lot more questions about who England really is, about if Phil Foden is really that guy, the PFA player of the year. If Southgate, I mean, there's never been question about Southgate. I think we all have our mind made up about Southgate. He is what he is. It is what it is. But yeah, we're here ready to see Italy take on Spain. Spain have answered some questions, have excited us, have shown us players like Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, Morata, who got his goal. You know, there's ballers for Spain. They look hungry. They look ready. They're a young, new look team. Definitely out of the tiki-taka era. Finally, goodbye tiki-taka. Hello, new, young, exciting Spanish team. We here. If you tapping in with me on Instagram or TikTok, which I'm about to go live on TikTok right now, come tap in with me. What do you think? Who do you think will win? All that. Let's talk about a little bit about England since we got about 10 minutes, and then we'll go through the lineups of Italy, Spain, and then we ready. I don't know. Anybody on Instagram? Anybody on YouTube yet? Anybody have any thoughts on England and where they are? Like, it's still a result for them. It's still fine. But again, it's still just because they're the overwhelming favorites, it still feels hella underwhelming. I don't know what they need to do. I've talked with friends about it. I would throw Cole Palmer in there. I just don't think Phil Foden is it. I don't think he's here. What's up, Ollie33N? Hi, what's happening? Phil Foden. That is I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Andres. I love it. That's getting pinned. Phil Foden. I've been saying it. Folks are trying to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. It don't matter. It's not even about knowing what you're talking about or not. It's just really like, what has he done? What has he done? Is it a product of Southgate? Does Phil need to come play through the middle? I've thought about that, right? Like, don't take Phil off the field then. Put him in the middle, pull Jude back, take off Trent. Trent is not a midfielder. Like, he just isn't. What he brings to the midfield is great, but it's not worth segregating your actual midfielders. You got Jude Bellingham, who is a real box-to-box. He's just playing in the 10, but he can come a little bit deeper and play the exact same role. You can put Phil in the middle. Then you can put somebody with actual speed who likes to attack players on the left, like an Anthony Gordon. Or you can throw, again, Cole Palmer up there, and he attacks players in a different way. It's just wild what's going on. So, yeah, to this point, England just don't really quite have it. We're going to have to see. We're going to see, but we got a big game coming up today. So let's put all our focus on that. I think that's going to be more interesting. I knew I was going to go live for England too. I woke up, I watched it, and I was just like, let me stick to what we planned. Again, if you ever want to see when I'm going live, the live schedule, tap in with me on YouTube. You'll see it. Go click to the live section. You'll see the upcoming games that I'm going to pop in live for. Let's go live on TikTok. Say what's up to the TikTok fam as well. Euro 24 watch party. What's happening, Tickety Talk? Trying to connect with all my community, all on social, all around. Lineups. Let's see where we at. Let's see what we can find. Wow. Spain going with the exact same lineup as they started. Simone in the keeper position. A lot of folks were really wondering if David Raya would have his chance to come, but Simone seems to be the preferred uh, keeper. He's a shot stopper, probably more than David Raya. I think David Raya is maybe a little bit better with his feet, but Danny Carvajal, Lenormand in the back with Laporte, Pierre-Emerick Laporte. Is that his name? No, that's Aubameyang. Laporte's back there. Emerick Laporte is his name. I don't know why I mixed those two. Cucurella, our Chelsea guy. Cucurella is on the left side. You know how I feel about Cucurella at Chelsea. He is the only point of exposing for Spain in my opinion right now. So if I were, Barella and Chiesa, I'd be running up that right side and trying to run amok on that side. Midfielders for Spain: Fabian Ruiz, the six god, Rodri, and Pedri in the middle, with Nico Williams, the two brothers, Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, up creating havoc with the talisman, the goal scorer, I should say, the Spain perennial goal scorer. Not the best player in the world, but he's a goal scorer. He's got history. He's got experience. It's Alvaro Morata. That mixed with the Italian side, which, I haven't seen a lot from Italy. So obviously they got that W against Albania. They got the likes of the number 9, a true number 9 in Scamacca. He's a baller. Pellegrini, also a baller. Frattesi's going to hold down the right. Chiesa, who's probably the top player on this team, in my opinion, between Chiesa and Barella. He's going to jump on that left side, but I hope he and Barella kind of float over to the right side, because that's the way you expose Spain. Expose Cucurella. That's my opinion. Jorginho, Barella in the middle. Jorginho been holding it down as that 6. Is he going to be the 6th god over Rodri today? We're going to see. Di Lorenzo in the back with Bastoni, Calafiori, and DeMarco, the Inter wing back. A good squad, a good team. This is epic. We're getting the national anthems right now. It looks like it's going to be a good game. Let me tap in. What y'all think? Who's taking this game? This is the biggest. This is going to be huge. Honestly, this is going to be big for this. This is the group of death, right? So this is the game. This is the game that lets these two teams who have both won their games now, you either top the table or you don't. That's it. Could easily see a tie coming. We could see that coming, but I hope not. I hope that, because these second games in this Euro group are so important, I hope that we don't see the same thing we saw out of England and Denmark, even though Denmark did their thing. But England, again, like, went ahead and then just kind of went into a shell and just tried to save what they had. I'm hoping to see a little bit more fight out of both Spain. Obviously, Spain is just out here balling, right? Like, we're going to see what they can bring against a much more compact Italian side. I can't even say much more compact, because, again, I had Croatia top in the group. So the fact that Croatia just so easily Spain so easily dismantled Croatia, that's kind of crazy to me. We're gonna have to see what that looks like with Italy, because Italy, again, always known for defending very strong. They got the big shot stopper, Donnarumma, in the back, and they're always organized, and they look up for this game too. Look at this. The stadium looks almost 75% Italian, and then there's like that little Spain section over on the left. So we gonna see. Football Boutique, what's happening? Gonzalo, what's happening? Official Cheebs Inspire, what's happening? My people on Instagram. Where my folks on YouTube at? If you want to hang out with me, I'm gonna keep it live on Instagram for the duration of this game as we just kick back and watch it. But you want to come kick it with me, please hop on my YouTube, youtube.com/@eatprayball. We here, and then you can really kick it. Hold on, I could type that in for you right now. You know what I'm saying? youtube.com/@eatprayball. Please come support me. Come subscribe. Come tap in and tell me if you're watching this game and who you think is going to win this thing. You know what I'm saying? We're here. youtube.com/@eatprayball. We're going to be here all day. Has any predictions changed since this tournament started, since you've seen these teams, since you've seen England? Do you still think your Golden Boot winner is going to be your Golden Boot winner? Do you think the young player of the tournament, as we see Jamal Musiala has been really turning up? I mean, he could be both, right? Player of the tournament and Golden Boot winner if it's all said and done. We're going to hopefully see a lot out of Mbappe tomorrow. They take on Netherlands. That's a game that I'm definitely going to be streaming. That's going to be fun. Gonzalo says tie for sure. I hope not. I'm turning this stream off if it's looking real boring by halftime. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to waste my time. We got work to do. We got all kinds of things. Obviously, we got Copa America starting tonight. That's going to be fun. We already know that's going to be a big game. The first games of tournaments are always they always just set the tone. And Argentina, Canada, a new look Canada with Jesse Marsh's high press, high octane attack or strategy, going with that very athletic Canadian side. Very interested to see what happens. Geo2 Real Madrid was hopping on TikTok. You can stay on TikTok. I'm going to stay live, but if you want to have a little better experience or you want to just kick it and watch this game with me, I am on YouTube, youtube.com/eatprayball. We here, ready for this game. Who's scoring first? I think Spain's scoring first. Alvaro Morata. I still like the way Spain just kind of dismantled Croatia. I still am not sure what kind of team they are. So really interested to see this team again. Young, a really good mix of young and old players. Some young starlets, obviously. But yeah, Unai Simon starting in the back. We got the four kind of veterans in the back, or the three veterans with Normand, who is a young boy. We got the two young boys and a veteran up top, and Alvaro Morata, Nico Williams, and Lamine Yamal. I'm just I already did the lineups, but I'm just watching what the TV's giving me now, and it's just crazy. I'm really excited. And we'll see. We'll see what Spalletti's team lines up as. If they're going to sit and soak pressure. Look for them to break out on the counterattack with Fratesi and Chiesa. I can definitely see them breaking with speed. Scamacca, again, just a true number 9. He's going to shoot. He's going to be a big target man. Excited to see. This game is coming up. We're here. What game I'm watching? Gustav, I'm watching Italy versus Spain. We're here. If you want to watch live with me, I'm also on YouTube. And the game, if you're in America, the game is on Fox. That's where you can find it. The game's on Fox. Biggest game of the Euros so far. Biggest game. We gonna see. I got high hopes for it. But, it could easily be a boring kind of tie type of game. So we gonna see. We're going to see. Don't let the monotone of me fool you. It's been a long week. We still got things to do. But we are fans of the game. And so even though I have some work to do, and I'll probably be doing it on the side, watching this game, we watching this game. That's what we're doing. Eat, Pray, Ball. We got a whole soccer summer. It's going to be fun. This game is lining up. Let me get some audio in this thing, get some hype. Alvaro Morata looks ready. Don't forget Alvaro Morata. Folks, we say a lot about Morata. And yeah, he's not no A1 striker, but in a generation where Cristiano and Messi just wouldn't die, he was supposed to be the new golden boy of Madrid. He had to leave Madrid, goes to Juve, knocks Madrid out of Champions Leagues, does his thing, goes to Atletico, also spanks up on teams. I mean, Morata has had a good career. He is a good striker, a good starting striker in La Liga and here. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Keep it locked with me. Game started, and look, we started with Barella going forward. And right away, they're doing exactly what I thought they should do. Attack Cucurella. That's what you're going to have to do all game. Fratesi is going to be on there. I can see Chiesa coming back on that side. What do we think about these white Italian jerseys, man? These kits for this Euro, very colorful Euros this year. Dak Prescott, how you know, bruh? I'm here. Your boy Dak Prescott is here. I'm a soccer fan, and we watching this. Come tap in with me. Eat, Pray, Ball. It's my alias. What's up, Nico? What's up, Chris 69420? Gustav. What's my thoughts on Denmark, England? Gustav, bruh. England is just not got it. They don't got it. We knew they didn't got it. They have that real soft DNA. Look at how Spain is knocking this ball already. Yikes. Up the field comes Danny Carvajal. They got some good players on Spain. Spain are going to be really good for a little bit. They're going to have to get a new number 9 soon. They got some pieces, but right now, this is a team that can make some noise in this tournament. And golazo, Pedri with the first header. Donnarumma's a real shot stopper. Oh, I lost you. My bad, bro. Denmark is good. Denmark is good, but they're not better than England. Like, facts on facts. Denmark played their game. England did not. And I just think England got an early goal, and at that point it looked like it was a wrap for Denmark. It looked like Denmark had pushed as much as they could, and then England came back and got a goal, and then kind of just dropped into a like, all right, let's see what Denmark does. And Denmark did what Denmark does. They took a long shot from distance. It was a great shot. Outside of that, you know, they claimed a good amount of possession and dominated in some fields. And bruh, England shouldn't have let that happen. Like, straight up, they didn't need to. You know, think about how England got that goal. England got that goal off of Kyle Walker and his hustle. You know what I mean? Like, where is the invention of the players up top? Where's the Sakas, the Kanes? Again, I'm the most critical of Phil Foden. I just don't think he looks good out on that left wing. You know, like, maybe it works for a Man City Pep team, but if Phil Foden doesn't play through the middle for England, it's not worthwhile. He's not that kind of player who's just going to beat you with speed. He's more of a very technical, quick touches player, great shot, good vision. Like, that's not what England need on the wing. England need on the wing some speed, somebody who wants to go one-on-one. They need like an Anthony Gordon, even Cole Palmer, who actually I think looks better through the middle. He could be on the wing and do more because he likes attacking players. Look at Nico Williamson while we're watching the Spain game, though. Bro, Spain just look dangerous. Like, they just look like they can walk through defenses. Like, again, two of the most organized defensive teams. Again, already Croatia, they demolished. And it looks already like Italy don't know what's up. Marquinhos Rod, 93. What's happening, bro? So, yeah, I mean, again, Denmark are good. You know, are they great? No, not really. Should they get out of the group second? Yes. So we're going to see how these next couple of games transpire, but just wasn't a good showing from England. And then Southgate did this weird thing where he was just like, you know what, I'll show you. I make subs. And then he just threw on like a completely different front line, right? Took off Foden, took off Saka and Kane, and threw on Watkins, threw on Eze, which I want to see more of. Eze actually, I keep talking about Gordon. Eze should be starting on that left flank. That would be sexy. You need brothers on the left flank. I'm not lying. You need brothers on the flanks. Spain's clearly got it. You know what I mean? If you got Saka and Eze kind of trying to wreak a little bit of havoc, then you're freeing up space for the midfield. And then that's where you can slot Phil Foden in or throw Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer deserves to get some run. I know he's a young boy. I know he just popped on the scene. It was just one time at Chelsea, but clearly the man's got skill. The man knows how to play. Saka should have not come off. Big facts, Gustav. Saka should have not come off. That was wild. Should probably never come off for this team because I couldn't even tell you. I can't even remember who came on for him. Jared Bowen, right? Like, or I guess Jared Bowen came on technically for Phil Foden, but yeah, bro. Saka should not come off. Saka and Jude are the two players that are like non-sacrificable on England, and Harry Kane, I guess. But you can get Ollie Watkins on for, you know, a new look and replace Harry Kane if he's not doing what he should be doing. He did score, though. This game is already beautiful, man. This is what I wanted to see. Energetic Turtle, what's up? Andres, what's up? Again, yo, if you're joining me on any of the socials on TikTok or Instagram, come tap in with me on YouTube. That's where I can show your comments. YouTube.com/eatprayball. We just out here watching the game. No crazy analysis, you know, nothing like that. I just talk about what I see in the game. Who am I? I'm just a baller. I'm just a baller who loves the game. Talk about baller. Pedri, man. Remember when Pedri had all this hype around him, and luckily it's kind of staved off just because of how bad Barcelona's been, how many injuries he's had. But is Pedri really that guy? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And when Gavi gets healthy again, is he that guy? Like I'm really curious. I know Pedri plays hard, but he just kind of looks, I don't know. He finds himself in good positions, like even to get that header at being the smallest player on the team. But I just wonder if Pedri's that guy. What team do I support? Gustav. I'm from the US. I'm in the US. I support the US. Am I supporting a team specifically in the Euros? Yes, France. I typically support France. I've been supporting them since '98. Love that team, right? Zizou, Titi Henry, Trezeguet, Makaleli, those guys. So yeah, really want to see something out of France tomorrow against the Netherlands. I really like Netherlands too. That's my dark horse team. But you can't deny Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, Antoine Griezmann, those guys. I'm sure my boy Olivier Giroud will get a run. Giroud is coming to my hometown of LA to ply his trade in the league. He's coming to the MLS after this tournament. I'm really excited about that too. So yeah, man, France is my squad. What's up, TikTok? Instagram. Lindsay Washington. Thank you, Lindsay. Number one member on this team with all the things you're sending. I appreciate you. That's my cousin. She's the number one badge gifter. Stay tapped in with me, Lindsay. We are going. Sending roses. Should I go into what happened to the bot TikTok? I haven't seen that in a long time. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Lindsay, I'm up here watching Euroball. We're watching Spain versus Italy right now. It's looking like a good game. Spain is really looking dominant. The most dominant teams in the tournament so far: Germany, Spain. That's pretty much it. France didn't even look that dominant. I gotta be honest. Netherlands got it done, which will be interesting. Really interested to see what they do against France. That's going to be a really good game. Yikes. Cheese Doggy joined. What's happening? Back to work, cousin. Okay. See you later. TikTok is popping right now. Happy Juneteenth, everybody, to everybody. I know it was yesterday, but it's all week long. Juneteenth is all weekend long. So hopefully y'all got a good break yesterday. Now back to work. Ooh, and now Skamaka is doing back heels unnecessarily, and that's not what you want to do. Rodri just gets the foul. Again, the sixth god is Rodri. Knows exactly what to do. Skamaka, bro. You don't even need that much speed. Just take one touch. I don't know why that back heel is not necessary, bro. You're a 9. If you're a 9, you need to get the goal, to get the shot on target when you're that close. If you're in the box and you're a 9, you're shooting. Morata with the big 9 energy. Come wide. Pedri, yes. Woo, Morata. Oh! Nico Williams. That would have been welcome to the Euros, brother. That was yours. That was a great ball. It was a little heavy, but nah, bruh. Right on your head. Morata put it right on your head. What's happening, TikTok? Dog. If you want to join me on YouTube, you can find me youtube.com/@EatPrayBall. We here, we live, but I'm going to keep this TikTok live stream going. We also live on Instagram. Here comes DeMarco up the field with a wonder switch. And Cucurella got his first interception. I'm telling you, if I'm Italy, I'm exposing Cucurella at all times. Yeah, maybe overload this left side and then swing it to one player who can go beat him off one-on-one. Beat him off, pause. Here goes Nico Williams again. Bruh. The brothers that Spain got, Iñaki and Adama Traore, even Ansu Fati paved the way. Hopefully Ansu Fati can get back to his once previous glory. It's crazy, these wonder kids and how it's possible to just wash out. What's happening? My boy Cyrus Towns. How's the Euros for you so far? Am I having a party for the final? I am gonna have a party for the final of the Euros. I'm also gonna have a final for the Copa America party. Pull up, pull up. We'll have the FIFA out. How have you been, brother? I like the Euros so far. They've been fun. England's been disappointing. France, I'm hoping to see a lot from them out of this big game against the Netherlands tomorrow. Spain, outside of this misheader from Nico Williams, Spain looks really good. I'm loving seeing some of the brothers that Spain's playing. You remember Spain took so long to actually play black players. Like they took forever. Italy did too, but at least they had Balotelli rocking. I honestly struggle to name one black player that Spain has played before 2020, right? Before Ansu Fati and Traore. Anyway, neither here nor there. You know how I just, gotta. Ooh, Morata. Morata doing big man things, big target man things, and I love it. And let's see Nico. Man, they're taking the pressure off Lamine. Cucurella, slow overlap. And if I'm Italy, I'm dropping that ball back, and then I'm trying to go expose Cucurella. He's all the way up the field. You got to get it to the right side of the field. Here comes Barella. Where's Scamacca? Scamacca, keep going. Further right. Here comes Fratesi up the right, too. Let's see the cross. Not the best, but look, Barella. Look at me. I'm doing play-by-play. I'm not even trying to do play-by-play, to be honest. I'm just trying to kick it and watch this game, but it's just an interesting matchup. Like, even though Spain look like they're handling this team, they could really get countered on. That's what Italy do. My boy Cyrus says he's been well, currently working for Mr. Beast. Hey, that is super dope. How is that, man? How is the YouTube world? Obviously, I'm loving being a YouTube creator, but even to come in, Scamacca's offside. Even to come in and work, on somebody else's platform would be dope. So we don't have to talk, bro. Let's definitely talk. But congratulations. I love that you're working. Are you enjoying yourself? I hope you're enjoying yourself working at that capacity, working in YouTube. I can't even say it's the future. It's the here right now. Like, I'm done for now with TV and film. I love TV. I love film. It's my passion, but industry, man. The industry's crazy. My boy Evan Jackson has joined the chat. He's up here on YouTube. He says Williams came to get his today. I mean, he ain't got his yet, but hopefully, definitely Spain. Ooh, Morata gonna get his. Ooh, no, not there. Definitely Spain is seemingly comfortable coming up that left side with Williams going ham. So I'm gonna be real excited to see. I love seeing Williams. He's coming. Baller from that athletic side. Look at Donnarumma. Javi Ramirez, what's happening? Hugo joined. What's happening? Welcome, man. I'm just watching. Since y'all are on TikTok, I can show you the scenes. I'm just watching the games. We live in the studio right now. We're live in the stew. Big chillin'. My boy Evan Jackson. Evan, tell me honestly. You already told me it was fire. Evan went to see the Kendrick Lamar pop up at the Forum yesterday. Something I'm seeing all over my social media feeds. They was turning up, huh? On that Day Not Like Us. They Not Like Us. I feel like people came just to watch that. Well, looks like my computer is dying. Now, I will say that Evan is a K Dot fan, especially as the beef started. So I hope you're not talking from the beef standpoint and just from a fan of music standpoint. Who pulled up? Who pulled up? I saw YG was on stage. Did he perform? Did you get there early? Was like, I heard Mustard had a set early, and DJ Head had a set probably before that. It looked packed in there. It looked like it was live. Evan said the stream didn't actually show how hype it was. The best video from it are the ones candidly taken by the fans. And I agree with that. The stream just kind of made me feel like, all right, it was cool. It was a cool concert. People were dancing. They obviously played They Not Like Us. But like, how live was it? What were the like top songs? You know what I mean? Like, what was really hitting? It's funny because at the same time there was a T-Pain concert that I had other friends go for Juneteenth yesterday at the Hollywood Bowl, and I heard that was pretty chill too. We love a good T-Pain set. Cyrus says YouTube is crazy, working 7 days a week. Yikes! But gotten to meet a lot of people, worked with Kais and that. Dope, big streamers, big streamers. Don't talk about the pop out. You're still recovering. Wait, did you go? Cyrus, did you go to the pop out? Wait, we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. Evan says YG, Tyler the Creator popped up. Dollar Sign popped up. Roddy Rich. All of them performed or they just popped up? J-Rock. Man, I forgot about J-Rock and Ab-Soul, but that's all TDE. So, yeah, I would expect them to be there. What about my boy Schoolboy Q? Where has Schoolboy Q been? Has anybody seen him? Like, I do not be seeing Schoolboy Q. He was like, in terms of TDE, he was like he was my favorite. Okay, Evan said they all performed. They all performed. Wow. Evan, I'm gonna have you call in and share some videos or something with us. That would be dope. Because I keep going like, what were the highlights? Okay, Schoolboy Q performed with Kendrick. I can't even think of what song they have. Man, Spain is such an interesting team. Cyrus said he watched it, and he said, as a certified Drake fan, it was great but hard to watch. Y'all need to stop this whole Drake. Like, the Drake Kendrick beef was great. You know, we got what we got from it. It was awesome. But this, like, literally, this doesn't mean any. Just because niggas is playing they not like us and all that doesn't mean anybody's like we hate Drake anymore. Like, I don't think that's what it means. Yeah, like some fans are gonna be like that, and some people are gonna be like, yeah, I can't listen to Drake anymore. But like, come on now, it's Drake, bro. It's Drake. And that's why I keep asking Evan, like, what were the highlights of the show? Because outside of They Not Like Us, I've been to a TDE concert. Look at Nico again. And I've had fun at the TDE concerts, but they're not like hype. You know what I mean? To me. Evan said, by the way, I was a Drake fan too, but I just can objectively say Kendrick won. I agree with that. I agree with Kendrick winning, but I don't know, bro. Because you were saying Kendrick won when Drake dropped Family Matters, like before all the like. And again, if They Not Like Us didn't drop the way it dropped, there was not even a win. Like, in my opinion, again, in my humble opinion, Drake was cooking up until Family Matters, and then Kendrick dropped that really gross Meet the Grams, the really grimy one, and then They Not Like Us just kind of like did it. So yes, I agree with that. But we were talking about it. We were talking, Evan, you and I were talking about what, like, was it To Pimp a Butterfly? I can't even remember what album we were talking about. Damn, actually, you convinced me that Damn was a better album and had better songs. Ooh. Top moments. Evan says he opened with Euphoria, which I can't even remember how that goes. I know it kind of opens with like a ooh kind of thing, and then it goes into something hard. But again, talk about the beef. Like, I don't remember how Euphoria goes. I can barely remember how. The only things I remember is, drop and give me something for the Twifties. Drop. I remember the Drake drop and give me 50 joint, and I remember They Not Like Us. I can't remember anything in between, honestly. But I'm a certified fan of music. I like Kendrick too. It's just tough because We live in a world of just longevity now. You look at the Cristiano Ronaldos, the Messis, the LeBron James, the Tom Brady's, the Drakes. Like you start to see consistently long bodies of work, and suddenly, unfortunately, I'm starting to put that above a lot of things, for better or for worse. It's a huge thing to be talented and to be dropping hits or great performances for years and years on end. Uh, Evan said Tyler, the Creator, coming out, got everybody standing. Bruh, Tyler is an enigma. I remember I had to be in high school when I heard, what was that song? He had like a crazy viral YouTube video where he ends up hanging himself as a silhouette, with a mic that's hanging from the ceiling. And it was just so jarring and so crazy. Tyler's always been just an enigma in terms of his fame and popularity. Evan also said, I have a personal soft spot for YG Bompton. BPT. That goes hard. It definitely goes hard. YG has a couple of, like, please tell me why you always hating that one. What's the one with Jeezy? My nigga. Like all them joints. YG is a hit maker, bro. LA also has a lot of just hit makers. I'm surprised OT Genesis didn't get the call up. Is OT Genesis a real LA, bro? Because he's got hits. He only got like 3 of them over 13 years, but they hitters. Oh, that's the Euphoria. Don't tell no lies about me. I won't tell no truths about you. Clam. But I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna play Euphoria. I can't play it on this stream. Get the copyrights. The boy Cyrus on TikTok says, but I did have like 7 people I haven't talked to in a minute check in on you. Because he said, I love the music from both sides. I enjoy the music regardless of the fighting. But I did have people check in on me. Oh, damn. I didn't realize you were that much of a Drake fan, Cyrus. Cyrus, you got to be probably, hold up. Lamine Yamal is cooking. He cooked to Murata. Murata, get a shot off, bruh. You got to shoot earlier, bruh. Murata needs a good stun gun move, right? Like if you got somebody on your back and you're trying to head towards goal, you fake shot, put your foot on the ball, roll, and then roll forward and take a shot. I don't know. Look at me trying to coach guys who have scored more goals in Champions League and the Premier League than I have in freaking college soccer. I'll shut up. Hey, don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell no truths about you. We have had some great moments in music this 2024. That is something I can say. That is definitely something I can say. BBL Drizzy. And it just be in your head. Just stuff comes out, you just. Oh, that's Euphoria. Euphoria is shoo. Isn't that you? Woo, Fabio Ruiz. Yo, we got people shooting. I don't know if Shaqiri started it off, but once we saw some of these wonder goals of the Euros, now we got players really just, what a shot. Donnarumma had to save that. Shoo. That's a great save, Donnarumma. That is a shot, and it is just, man. He said, Evan said, Euphoria goes hard, one of the hardest. He said he performed Mad City. Of course he performed Man Down. Where you from, nigga? Fuck who you know, where you're from. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Birds, Good Kid Mad City was just, it was like, I don't know about revolutionary, but it was one of those words that I can't seem to pick out. Ooh, what a ball. No, not a ball, Barrio. It was one of those where, yeah, I was like a big Kendrick fan. I think, again, like he then put out another album that I didn't like as much, and then he kind of like faded, and it took too long for him to put out songs. And unfortunately, I don't know if Lil Wayne did this. I don't know who did this in our generation, but we went into the mixtape era where like it was always what's the next hitter, and obviously Drake turned that into his career, into a lifestyle. All he would do is go and find who's got the dopest, new, hottest sound. He would link up with them, right? Linked up with Black Boy JB, linked up with, 21, linked up with whoever it was, the new young dude who had the sound. and then, you know, would put out some new hotness. And he just kind of built a career off that. And I love that. Cyrus says, am I playing any games soon? I'm going to have to watch you play. Bruh. Oh, man, I'm dealing with this. What? Donnarumma, they really trying you, bruh. They are shooting from 40 yards out. What? They are really trying this man Donnarumma like he is not a brilliant shot stopper. He's horrible with his feet. Don't get me wrong. I'm a PSG fan, but and I seen them play, but y'all are really trying my guy. Yeah, Cyrus, I am not I'm out of commission right now. I'm injured. I'm going to try to get back, probably not this weekend. I'm going to try to strengthen and get back to, you know, throwing the GoPro on my head and playing pickup at least. But I still need to figure out if I have a torn meniscus. One thing is for sure, the cartilage in my knees are at an all-time low. Your boy is just getting old, but it's not going to stop me, man. Like, I have to play. And, you know, outside of any unfavorable MRI results, which I can't even get an MRI until the end of July. So I'm gonna be back on the field before that. I'm gonna be back on the field, see where my knee goes, and hopefully, you know, make more fun content. I love doing that GoPro content, man. I love going out and playing. Ooh, Fabian with this reverse. Y'all are way too intricate. Wow. Bro, Spain is playing 4D chess out here. They just need to score. Shoo. Wait, in a Future song. The Future song verse that set it off too. Oh, they played Like That, huh? Young Joe Diggins, is he like that? Yeah, that was fun. That was definitely fun. Damn. Okay, you're right. You're right. I'm sure that was a lit concert. You're right. I'm sure that was very lit. LA to the Bay style. What's happening? Said, nah, he out. My bad, Instagram. I've been neglecting you. We up here on YouTube, though. Come tap in with us on YouTube. We got my boy Evan up here on the YouTube. We got Cyrus over here on TikTok. We everywhere. We global. I'm watching football with my homies. The modern way. Landon Donovan saying this is what Italy does, and it is what Italy does, but this not like this. They do not look like they're holding strong. They look like they're holding on for dear life. Evan said, I've never seen a more live crowd at a concert. And that I could, has to be, right? This is an LA concert on Juneteenth. And the man who just won the biggest beef battle against the biggest artist in the world is coming out, doing it for the culture, rapping like he's trying to get what did he say? Rapping like he's trying to get the slaves freed. But that baby probably Dave Reeves. Bruh, a lot of moments, man. A lot of moments came out of that beef, and we love it. I love it for it. Chris the Sneaker, what's happening? Iwuchukwu. What's happening, bro? Welcome. Iwuchukwu. What's that? Nigerian? You from Nigeria? Tap in with me, bruh. Dave Free produced the entire show. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, Evan. I don't think it's ironic. I think that's like a show of, I mean, they probably, whether he's got Kendrick's kid or not, that's probably water well under the bridge. You know, they were just digging up weak old dirt for the purpose of the beef. I guess what we haven't heard from the beef yet is, ooh, what a tackle, Lenormand. What we haven't heard from the beef is if there is any truth to the 11-year-old daughter. I think everybody forgot about it once Drake, quote unquote, quote unquote, dispelled the myths, right? Evan said he don't got Kendrick's kid. How do we know, bruh? How do we know? Man, it's already 31 minutes in. This stream is going by fast. This game is good. It's just missing that final element, right? And there is no daughter. So they was just lying on wax, huh? Kendrick and Drake lying on wax for our entertainment. Probably true, but it was quite entertaining, right? Probably true. No daughter, no Dave Free Kid. Yeah. What I have noticed is, Drake lives in LA, but we ain't seen Drake appear out in LA, huh? It's going to be tough. Or maybe not. Who knows? But dope. Kendrick did it for the culture. I'm sure the stream was on Prime Video. Catch a quick bag one time. Right. Evan's saying they're just talking shit. Big facts. It was worth it, though. All that shit talking was worth it. I don't think Meet the Grams and all that nastiness, the Family Matters, I don't think that was worth it. But when we stayed at just bars, fun, hard-hitting bars, that was a good time. Evan said, on another note, did I see the Daniel Sturridge side eye? Bruh. Bruh, Danny Sturridge is speaking for us all. First of all, Daniel Sturridge is one of my lightweight favorite players of all time. Former Chelsea boy. We all know he really plied his trade at Liverpool and then moved on. Really originated at City, came to Chelsea, did his thing. Or I originated at Chelsea, went to City, did his thing at Liverpool, and then bounced around. But so happy to see the man working out here. Is he living in LA? Is that where Fox is? I guess Fox is recording in LA. But no, I'm tripping. They're in Germany right now. But wondering if Danny Sturridge lives out in LA. He certainly trains a lot out in LA. So yeah, good to see him doing his thing. Again, one of those players that definitely had skills, but his confidence was unwavering. So even when he wasn't at his best, he was always injured. The man would come on and bust your ass. And I love that about Danny Sturridge. So seeing him look and sit next to Alexi Lalas in the studio and be like, bruv, what are you saying? Madman. That's hilarious. Cyrus said the next Drake concert in LA is going to be Industry. Bruh. Going to be so interesting to see, bruh. Can't wait for that. Wonder if he'll do it. Wonder if he'll be invited to the forum or if he has to fill out SoFi to prove a point type shit. We gonna see. If I were Drake, that's what I would do though. If there's still this Cold War of beef, then I'm taking my shit to SoFi and I'm just packing it out with 100,000 people. But yeah, Evan, I definitely saw the side eye. I didn't see the actual clip, so I don't know what Alexi was talking about when Danny gave him the side eye. But I saw Sam's Army on Instagram posted. The shit was hilarious. Yeah. That shit was hilarious. Bruv, what are you talking about, man? That's what it looked like. That was what the side eye was given. Yeah, man. That's why we're doing this. We need some brothers out here on the panels, out here talking about it. We all know ball. We need to get Alexi and his hot take Lex off the mic for sure. Pedri just finding that space. He missed Nico Williams though out on the left. Pedri, no Ozil eyes for Pedri. Nico, good fight. Fabian Ruiz is playing a lot better for country than he does for PSG. Just interesting to see and hear. Ooh, Lenormand played that weird ass ball. But Nico got it, bruh. Nico is having a game, boy. They cannot hold him. He's over there exposing Danny Carvajal, bruh. Exposing him. Bruh, I play with you in La Liga, bruh. I know. I'm cooking you, bruh. Oh, I'm sorry. Danny Carvajal's on his team, bruh. I'm talking about Di Lorenzo. Tripping. They are killing up that left side. I wonder if that is a scouting report move. Shoo. Yeah, bro. Spain might be, Spain really created a new revolution in 2008, 2010 with tiki taka. I'm so thankful that that shit is gone now, because tiki taka is not my favorite. I love it when it's beautiful, but it's kind of like Greg Popovich ball. Like if you don't have stars who are doing it, ooh, they brought the tiki taka almost on some so easy anyone can do it. Um, but now they have this almost hybrid. Like obviously they're still a heavy possession based team, but they are about that action. They're about isolating their wingers and getting them one on one against the backs and exploiting in the midfield. And it looks like yet another new style of play. Evan says Daniel Sturridge was side-eyeing him when Alexi said about England, the embarrassment of talent, the wealth of ability that exists on the team. Figure it out. That's why he gave him this side eye. Like, bruv, you ain't never played an important match in your life, bruv. Get out of here, bruv. That's funny. Danny's like, don't talk about my boys. It was the nerve of Alexi to talk like he's the most American of American players. Right. Right. Like, I mean, again, I will have to say, I will have to put some respect on Alexi's name. Alexi was one of the early commissioners of MLS. He did a huge thing for LA Galaxy, and bringing young players and young black players, like the Generation Adidas movement. Alexi was a huge supporter of that. He's been in the game for quite a while, but his takes have always been vanilla as hell. And that's why we don't really fuck with Alexi. So that's just what it is. And it's hilarious that Sturridge gave him that side eye, because that's hilarious. And wait, Evan said it was awkward because it was the nerve of him to just say all that shit. Cooper, what's happening, Cooper Samus? Good to see you, brother. Where are you tapping in from? And are you watching this game? We're watching Spain, Italy right now. Let me know who you want to win, who you're looking at. Who do you think will win the Euros? Let me put my little ticker up here. He should be saying about that Americans, but he does say stuff like that about the Americans, and it also just feels crazy. Any take, even if it's like a sensical take. He said so much nonsense over the course of his career. Ooh, Pedri. He said so much nonsensical stuff that like I just can't even trust him. Can't trust him. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly Evan. He's right. He's just not the messenger. We don't want to see it from you. We don't want to hear you talk soccer no more. That's what we're saying to Alexi. It's time to move on. We need to hear some young blood, some new blood from the American perspective, talking about this game. We definitely want to hear it. Yeah, Cooper Samus, where are you tapping in from, brother? Where are you watching from? Still got Cyrus with us on TikTok. We got some folks here with us on Instagram. What's happening, y'all? We don't want to hear you say. Cooper says, you think Italy is a joke? Is just kidding? What's JK mean? We don't want to hear you say talk soccer no more. I have a lot of energy, but it's kind of subdued right now. Like I'm tired, but I'm giddy. I love watching good ball. Spain is playing, bro. What you mean by JK? Italy's just kidding? Because they're going to sit back in this thing. And as long as Spain really can't figure out how to break them down, they get their result. Oh, you're saying Italy's going to win, of course. Cooper. Cooper, are you Italian? What's happening, bro? I could see it. Okay, they're going to win against Spain. Okay, good. Thanks for clarifying. And I could see it too, even though Spain is absolutely dominating and Fabian Ruiz is getting these shots off. But I don't know, man. Spain really are doing everything but scoring. They deserve a goal. They deserve at least one. Morata. Oh, Cooper, you're Italian. Okay, brother. I feel you. Well, buongiorno to you, my friend. Italy, I have respect for Italy, man. Not the biggest fan, never been the biggest fan. 2006 probably really done it in for me because Zizou is one of my favorite players of all time. France deserved that World Cup, but Italy did their damn thing. But then when they started playing Balotelli, when Moise Kean came on the team, I was starting to feel Italy. Now I'm obviously not seeing those players anymore. Would love to see some of them come back and be at their best. But I like the teams that play the brothers, and it's difficult to find them in Europe. It took Germany a long time to find some brothers to play. So yeah, right now I'm going for the team on the field with the most black players playing. That's anybody black I'm rooting for. And between Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, Spain is out here. They're trying to play their best. Tiger Phillips, what's going on? Lincoln, Tiger Phillips, the legendary coach. He's on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. Staying alive, staying young out here with the kids on TikTok. It's good to see you. If y'all haven't seen my interview with this legend, he is the GOAT of GOATs in terms of coaches in America, certainly in terms of black coaching in America. He has changed the game. The OG coach of my alma mater, Howard University. And I have a great interview with him up on my YouTube. You can go check it out today. We talk about all things soccer, going from pretty much the 60s all the way till now. The legacy of Howard University soccer was such rich history. I want to see it get back to that. There's no reason it shouldn't. Again, Howard University, the only HBCU, one that's D1 soccer, and two with a national championship. Actually, two national championships. One was unrightfully taken from us based on racist NCAA rules, but we can talk about it. Cooper, are you living in Italy right now, or are you in the States? Where are you living out of right now? Guan has joined. Osuna has joined on TikTok. What's up, folks? Man. So as this goes into halftime, I wonder. Cooper's in Switzerland. Alors, buongiorno et bonjour. Are you in the French part of Switzerland? Parce que je parle français, mais il faut que je m'entraîne de italiano. Ooh, what a ball, Nico. Almost to Lamine Yamal. Speaking of Switzerland, Cooper, man, what a goal from Shaqiri yesterday. What a result they got. Scotland isn't a bad team. But I had loftier expectations for them. McTominay obviously got his goal. I'm telling you, when that guy plays for Scotland, he'd be scoring goals. But Switzerland were the better team. Should have got a lot more out of that game. My boy Evan's coming with the news on the stream. We're around the world with this thing. Obviously, we're footballers, but we are just lovers of culture, music. Obviously, this EPB is about extending the culture, growing the culture of soccer in America. And that means just like basketball, we talk about music, we talk about fashion. JJ Redick was hired. Wait a minute. Was he actually fully hired? I thought they were still in talks. That's wild. Lakers don't care about coaching. So basically, Bron just wanted to put JJ on for creating a dope podcast with him. We get it. Like JJ is a basketball brain, but it's a difference when you're in the mix of it and you got to coach these dudes. Bron just looking for somebody who will listen to him and they can talk about strategy together. Is Braun winning another ship? We're going to have to see, bro. We're going to see. Cooper says Shaqiri is very good. Shaqiri plying his trade in Toronto in the MLS right now. Absolute baller. I don't think I've ever seen Shaqiri score a tap in. Like literally every goal Shaqiri scores is some kind of curling banger. What are my thoughts on Belgium? My thoughts on Belgium, Evan, are my thoughts that have been on Belgium since probably 2014, certainly 2018. Just disappointing. You know, at this point, they're not even a disappointment anymore because they've had so many disappointing tournaments that it's just like it is what it is now. Now, De Bruyne's older. What is De Bruyne? 33, 36? He's not 36. That would be wild. First half over. Kevin De Bruyne is 32 years old, headed to 33. Not exactly washed, but he, you know, it looks washed. I think Rom Lukaku, again, one of my favorite players, literally just because of his size, because of how he plays striker, because of he coming from Chelsea. I support Chelsea, by the way, Cooper and my folks on TikTok. I really had again, Hazard was on the team. I was a big Belgium, they're a French Francophone-esque team. So they kind of still had that that flavor from French Africans and France, but obviously with other Danish and German influences. But I was always a supporter. Axel Witsel, Yannick Carrasco, Eden Hazard, like the golden generation, right? For a country so much smaller than some of these other countries. I'm getting way too far off context, but all that to say, trash, bro. Trash. Belgium just trash, bro. The only team that took an L, when they were the resounding favorites so far in this tournament. So it's tough. Hired as of 30 minutes ago, JJ Redick to the Lakers. Yikes. We're going to see what that means. Sadly, Saric passed away. Which Saric? Sorry, I'm in my basketball brain. I started thinking of Dario Saric. I literally was thinking of the basketball player Dario Saric. Which Saric are we talking about? I'm tripping. Saric, Switzerland. In 2023, he passed away. Taib Saric. No. My brain is farting. I have no idea. Tell me who you're talking about in terms of, the keeper. You're right. Yeah, man. R.I.P. Did we just get a non-English commercial? What language was that? All right, I'm going to mute this while we're at halftime. Let's talk. What else are we talking about here? Alexander Saric. Man. What else are we talking about here? What's up, TikTok? We here. Still here with Cyrus. Cyrus is on. Man, I just had a brain fart thinking about Saric and then started thinking about Dario Saric. If anybody remembers him, played for the Suns, played for, I want to say the Kings. We got basketball coming up. We're gonna see. I can't wait till the Olympics start next month. That's another thing. I'm gonna be doing soccer watch parties for that. See what the U23 is. I'll be supporting the USA and France in that essentially U23 tournament. I want to see what the coach Titi Henry is gonna do with the young French boys who are also fire. I mean, think of the kids who didn't make the top French team who are gonna be playing in these Olympics. It's gonna be a squad. Yeah, Evan, I saw that. Like, he put on his Instagram, Endrick said he's got some big announcement. It's got to be some kind of PR thing. I don't know if it's something with New Balance or what, but we're gonna see. Cooper, hey, no worries, brother. I appreciate you joining the stream. Make sure you make sure you subscribe, man. Subscribe and stay tapped in with us. We have these. We were doing these watch parties obviously all summer. It's going to be some fun. So yeah, do your thing. Enjoy yourself. Great to meet you, and stay tapped in, bro. All ballers here. Ballers only. People who love ball, watch ball, are balling. We here. Good to meet you, brother. Oh, he's already subbed. We out here. Appreciate you, my dog. My dog, Cooper, already subbed all the way from Switzerland by way of Italy. The ballers are here. Where are my sounds? We don't want to hear you say soccer no more. Oh, that's what it is. There it is. My boy Cooper is already subscribed. He's tapped into the community. I appreciate you, bruh. More content coming. What's up? Joe joined. What's up, Joe? Do I still think Spain gonna win after that half? I do think Spain are gonna win after that half, but I this is exactly what Italy want though, so it's crazy. Man, I'm missing what Chiesa was saying about it. But Spain are getting anything they want except for the shots off. I mean, they're even getting the shots off. It's the goals. Muito contento. Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini's talking about it right now. He's Gigio Donnarumma. Gianluigi Donnarumma. I'm telling you, Donnarumma's a shot stopper. People do think like, man, who is this guy? Why does anybody want him? Keylor Navas is on PSG. Why isn't anybody, talking about Keylor Navas? Yeah, bro. Cyrus, I'm thinking this is definitely Spain's to lose, but I don't think they're losing this game. I think they're gonna squeak out 1-0. It could be a tie though, and that could be exactly what Italy want. I just don't see it though. I think they're gonna go back in they're gonna go back in the half. De La Fuente is gonna say something and kind of tweak some things. They'll probably get some subs in too. Who's on the bench for Spain right now? Not that they need their bench crazy. Wow, Jesus Navas. He's got to be the oldest player at the Euros. 38 years old. Jesus Navas on the bench for Spain. Danny Olmo could come on and do something. Ferran Torres. I'm not a big fan of Ferran Torres. Man, you know what? Spain don't really have a bench. It is this starting lineup that is really like that fire. They got Dani Olmo, Fermin Lopez. In terms of just attacking power, that's really all they have. So they still got some work to do, but it's this 11 that's doing it right now. Geraldo Pineda, what's happening, bro? Appreciate you joining. I'm over here on youtube.com/@eatprayball if you want to come join the YouTube and see what's up. We got the boy Cooper. He was in here. He was subscribed. We got my boy Evan was giving us some updates, gave us some Lakers updates, my LA boy, and also gave us some updates on the Kendrick Lamar tournament. I am tripping. The Kendrick Lamar concert that just happened yesterday. He went. We want to see the sights and sounds. Evan, you should call in and send and show us some videos, bro. That's what you really should do. You should call in and show us some videos. We want to know. It's halftime. We want to know how it was. Spain with 68% possession. I mean, they've done everything but score. Literally. Rodri's got a yellow card. Let's talk about this yellow card rule. You have 5 games, basically, right? You don't get a clean slate of yellow cards until the quarterfinals. So that means you got to play the 3 games. The three games in your group, then you got to play the round of 16 game, and then you can get in. Then you can get a refresh. But some players already have these yellows for no reason. Kylian Mbappe's got a yellow card. Evan said, "How can I show videos?" That is a great question. If you call in on your phone, I can send you a link and you tap into this stream on your phone. And I think there's going to be a share screen button. You just got to watch out because we don't want to see any of your nudes on this program. This is a family friendly live stream that we got going on. But yeah, you could do that. You want me to send you this link? I can send it to you. The link to this live. It's not this live. It's here it is. Invite guests. Here it is right here. You know what? I'm going to put it right here for you, Evan, in the chat. And call in and talk your shit and send and show us some videos. You know what I mean? Show us what you got. That would be dope. That would be dope. No pressure. You don't have to, but I have been seeing a lot of things from the K-Dot concert, and the stream, just like you said, the stream didn't do it. Pop out with Ken and Friends. Kendrick Lamar and Big Boy at the pop out. Big Boy was there. You know, we got YouTube videos. Kendrick Lamar went wild. The pop out. Every shot Kendrick took at Drake. The pop out. Oh boy, YouTube. We see it. It was dope though. It was a good little concert. So click that from your phone. Click that from your phone. Unless you have the videos on your computer and you want to show, that'll be easier. Like that's a guarantee you can share screen. But I'm pretty sure you can share videos from your phone as well. So if the videos are on your phone, share it or do it from your computer. It would. Shit, we here on the live stream. We with the ballers. We here on TikTok. TikTok, if you want to see Evan's, well, I'm gonna wait till he actually pulls it up because if he doesn't, I don't want to tease you. But Evan's gonna try to pop in on this stream and show some of his favorite highlights from the K-Dot concert. That's a dope little halftime experiment. One of these halftimes, I'm not gonna do it today. Wow, TV just cut right off behind me. They not like us. One of these halftimes, I'm going to show some of the drone footage from the travels that I've done. I'm a little sad. Usually every summer, I'm trying to travel, trying to go, especially if there's tournaments going on. I would have been if there was no Copa America, I would have probably been in Germany at one of these Euro games. But I had the boy Evan is tapped in. Evan, before I pop you on the stream, see if there's a share button. Do you see a share button on the phone? And then that way you can show your videos on the phone. Evan has tapped in. We are live. We're doing call-ins. The boy Logic Banks has just tapped in. What's up, my brother? My boy Logic Banks. I done let him borrow my GoPro to go get some of his own POV footage, and the man did not even put it on. Can't believe you, bro. He's a baller. He's going to be playing in a couple of leagues. He's playing in a Surgeon Indoor League this started next week. Excited to see what goes on with that, bro. Logic Banks. His name is Logic Banks Gaming on TikTok. Go find him. He is a Call of Duty absolute killer. I didn't seen his videos. He's great. He's also a creative director here at Evan went away. What happened, Evan? There he is. He's back. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna just try to pop you on, Evan.
Yo.
There he is.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
Had to throw the
he's got the merch.
PG
The voice. Hey, that's actually fire because you know what? I saw some on Instagram that was showing some of the Kendrick's merch, and it looked like dingy t-shirts with not really dope shit on it that was like going for like $70. So it's good to see that you actually got some. What does that say? PG LA.
That's his creator company.
Oh, okay.
You must be talking about that one. Got that one.
Oh my God, you got that? Yes, that one looks like
the wife wanted that one.
Okay, I'm not gonna roast y'all too much, but what does it say? You gotta, because it's backwards.
You gotta pop out and show.
Okay, yeah, that one he could have kept that merch, but clearly folks was buying it. Clearly y'all buying it.
No, so he put the dish from the what's the restaurant in Toronto that he said Drake got like robbed at.
Oh,
like
okay.
The famous fried rice. I've been eating fried rice up in whatever that area is. I forgot what the name of the restaurant is.
Delilah's or something. I don't know. Yeah.
And he put the fried rice dish on the front of the shirt, and like so.
That's why he had that food. Okay.
On the back, it says "wok wok 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 wok."
Who's making this?
Clever,
Man?
funny
That's so
game.
great.
You gotta love the creativity.
It is creative. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but I don't know how to share the my screen though.
Oh, there's no button on here that says like it should look like a little TV with a arrow, and if you don't see that, tough.
Wait, hold on. Presentations.
There it is. Presentation. Yep. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And does it let you go to your camera roll and
it's taking me to my shared photos. Browse.
And then at the top you can take away shared and go to like recents or
I wanted to go to my photo album, but it's not going there. It's going to
and we lost Evan just like that. We lost Evan. He'll be back. He just wanted to show us some of the dope stuff from the Kendrick from the K-Dot pop out concert. We'll get him back. Andres, who do I think wins? I think Spain. I think honestly, the way it looks like it should be a tie, but I honestly, in my heart of hearts, think that Spain will pull out a W. Sad Face joined. What's up, Sad Face? What's happening with you, bro? Why are we sad? Why so sad? We're gonna try to get Evan back. Oh, he is back. What happened with it?
Yeah, I don't know. It clicked me off, so I don't know.
Yeah,
to do that.
We're gonna have to figure out that technology. We'll do that. Yeah. We'll do that at halftime of Copa America. Are you watching Copa America today, the opener?
I'm gonna be working tonight, so I'll have it on at work.
Okay, we'll have it on at work. We'll figure it out.
I'll just send you videos. Maybe I don't know.
Send me some stuff. Yeah, I'll play it. I'll definitely play it on the stream. Yeah. That'll be fun. Send me some stuff. But I'm glad it was fun. Like I heard T-Pain was okay, and I really, outside of you, I hadn't heard anything about the pop out concert. So
well, you just wasn't tapped in, brother, because it was if you T-Pain wasn't even a thought at that time period.
Damn.
I was like, that was the wrong time to put another concert.
Right. I mean, everybody doing their Juneteenth thing, but you're right. T-Pain. But I had a lot of friends go to the T-Pain joint, so I'm gonna have somebody come and report back on.
It might have been just the cheaper venue, easier to go out to, because
the
resale value on those was crazy.
I heard resale value for the Forum was nuts.
Yeah.
Did you get in early, or how did you get it? Because I also heard you just
bought the resale. I didn't want
this man is BMFing. Ladies and gentlemen, my boy Evan is also going to be with us at the Brazil versus Costa Rica game on Monday. The only thing is he's in the expensive seats. You know what I mean? It's okay. He deserves it. He a doctor.
Gotta see my boys play.
You got to see the boys play. He's got his jersey. He's all lined up. So I feel you on that. You just had to. It was probably a momentous event to do it.
Oh yeah.
The boy Cooper Samus is back. What's happening, Cooper? We back. Yeah.
I won't be discouraged by
this game. What you say?
I won't be discouraged by Ronaldinho and what he said.
Don't be discouraged. Ronaldinho, he already said that specifically to say Cooper's hopped on the stream. What's up, Cooper? Well, I'm gonna tap into you right when I get off of Evan.
He said that?
What?
He said he was doing that to motivate?
Yeah, he came out with like a statement after that to say like, nah, like of course I'm gonna watch Brazil. Okay. I was just trying to motivate this team, blah, blah, blah. We'll see, but he wasn't lying. Like,
yeah, no, he's
and I'm not even just talking about their performance against US. Like, it wasn't just US. It just this team without Neymar looks very average. With Neymar, it looked average, but with a talisman that you knew could get it done. Like again, like if folks aren't familiar with Neymar's game, y'all just refer back to the performance that Croatia put in at the World Cup. And finally, in the 89th minute, Neymar dismantled all of that, only to lose that game in PKs. What a sad out. But Neymar's my GOAT, so that's how we do it.
We know Neymar is your boy.
Neymar is my boy, absolutely. My boy Jerry OV on TikTok said, any predictions for Copa America tonight and tomorrow? Yo, bro. So I'm watching Copa for sure. Appreciate you talking about it. I got a live on YouTube. I'm doing it. I'll be, obviously we're watching this Spain, Italia, but we'll be back. We'll be back later today, 5 p.m. Pacific time to watch this game. My predictions are, I'm all in on the U.S. I'm really hoping that we can we got the hardest side of the bracket. I want us to beat Colombia. I want us to show the world, even though that Colombia look nasty right now, that we can do it. I don't even think Brazil is better than Colombia, so I had Brazil getting out. I'll have to show you my bracket. I did a whole show on it yesterday, so if you want to see some of my predictions, just scroll through my YouTube Copa America predictor. But I'm expecting Argentina to look at Evan how he's looking at me. He's like, bro.
The fact that you have the U.S. going through Brazil and Colombia on that side of the bracket,
and then have to go through Argentina, like
I was like, all right.
In order for the U.S. to win, they have to put together a France 2018 performance, which is just not what's going down. But maybe there's hope. There's not hope. There's not a lot of hope. But I would love it. I would love it.
Colombia's black jerseys are just too hard, so they're not gonna lose in those. So
you said, wait, what?
Their black jerseys are too hard. So
them black jerseys from Colombia with the black and honestly, Colombia has won almost every one of their last 6-7 games. So definitely expecting them to do it.
I thought it was like 20.
Huh?
I thought it was like 2 years.
They went on like a 2-year, like not win streak, but like they hadn't lost in a long time. But again, they hadn't won any major tournaments either. So
right.
This is it. This is it for Colombia. Yeah. Luis Diaz. I can't, there's not a lot of talismans as Samaka on the turn, 1-on-1. Chiesa running through. Shit. Too old.
Well, I'll get out of here, but respectable for the U.S. is winning one quarterfinal game, and that's it. Or a good showing.
I was about to say respectable for the U.S. is getting to the quarterfinals, to be honest, because they
get out the group.
Yeah, they're in a tough group.
Get in the quarterfinal, and they take it all the way to the end. That's what I'm expecting at the best, personally. But we'll see.
The U.S. need to get to a final. If the U.S. get to a final, I might be thinking about keeping Berhalter around. Otherwise, I want the U.S. to crash out in the group so that we can just go ahead and get a new coach and like start getting stuff going.
Yeah, I think a new coach is imminent. So
yeah.
All right,
my boy Evan, appreciate you tapping in.
Yep.
Who do you got in this game? That's the last thing.
Spain.
He's going to
Spain. My family lives in Sevilla. We're big.
Oh, he's got some Seville fam. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You heard that, Cooper. You heard that. I got an Italian supporter and a Spain supporter on the chat right now. Appreciate it, Evan. I'm gonna holler at you a little later.
Yeah.
Peace. I love it. I love going live. It's a good fun. Yeah. So Jerry, I got Canada upsetting Argentina, and in that way of upset, it might be a draw or they might smack them in the face. We're gonna see. Argentina literally are playing free, have nothing to lose. They don't care, and so I think because of that, we're gonna see more of the Argentina that they look like on paper rather than the Argentina that they looked like at the World Cup, which is just, juiced up with the world behind them. I'm still not fully sold on Alec McAllister. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I'm not fully sold on Enzo Fernandez, even though he's a much younger player. He's got time to develop. Julian Alvarez, I think, will be good on this team. I wonder if he'll start. But, all that said, it's just, Pedri. They are really testing the boy Donnarumma. But yeah, pound for pound, Argentina don't, even though they're like almost overwhelming favorites of the Copa, I don't think they got that kind of team. I really don't. So we'll see. But it's asking a lot of Canada to man, that was a good ball. Italy do know what they're trying to do. And as long as Spain can't figure out how to break them down, Italy's in a good position. Oh. But yeah, first things first, as far as Copa America, U.S. got to put on a performance on Sunday. They really do. It's going to be the easiest game they have in their group. U.S. Uruguay is going to be the toughest. Come tap in with me, TikTokers. We're live on YouTube. Woo! Lamine Yamal. 1-2 to Nico. Ooh. Wow. And just like that, Spain break them down. Calafiori, wrong place, wrong time. That was all invention by Nico Williams. He's been balling all game, bro. He's been balling all game, and he really made it happen. There was an extra touch from, I think it was Morata running near post to try to get that across the goal. But again, Spain did it. Italy's already been hard to break down. So now at the 54th minute, what does this mean? Is Spain about to absolute run amok? That's a great extra flick from Alvaro. It's a tough ricochet. But again, you got to get it into the box if you want any kind of results. So they did what they were supposed to do. 1-0 to Spain. Playboy Peyton was happening. Invite Paul joined. Gerardo is back. What's happening to Gerardo? Fox. Trevin Reitko. I forget we're live still on Instagram. Own goals are crazy, Roger. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. You think Spain's going crazy now? Well, we'll see. Now we got Lamine touching Pedri. 1-2. Ooh. Can Italy? Because now Spain's about to put on the foot on the gas. But does that make this better for Italy? They get a little bit lost in the back, and then Italy can counterattack. Unfortunately, Scamacca, who is, again, a true number 9 to me, just doesn't have it. Spain look nasty. Thoughts on Jude? Pure talent or PR merchant? A little bit of both, but nah, he's pure talent, bro. I mean, Jude, you gotta the way I know it's yeah, Evan, Spain with the ricochet goal, and now they're Pedri with the quick feet. You gotta, speaking of quick feet, you gotta look at Jude's footwork to really recognize that he is a really talented individual. Obviously, he works hard. So what you see mostly is all of the runs that he makes. He is up and down the field. He's got lungs for days. And that's what shines through. But outside of the lungs, it's when he gets the ball. You rarely just see him losing the ball. Either he's getting fouled. Wow, Fabian Ruiz touching Pedri. Morata shot. They are peppering my boy Donnarumma. So yeah, he's getting all the PR for good reason. He's 20 years old. He's scored a total of 7+. There's like a couple of games where he scored the game he scored 7 game winners for Real Madrid. Now there's more if you count the games that Madrid won, like 3-1, 4-1, something like that. But he's just, to be a 20-year-old number 10 Englishman coming into a Real Madrid side that had just won. Ooh, Spain almost won a header. That had just won the Champions League 1 year prior, before City. I mean, it's impressive what he's done. That team was not even supposed to be in the Final Four of the Champions League, let alone win it. So, there was a lot of intensity on Bayern. There was some, not really on PSG, but there was some. But obviously, everybody thought City would repeat. People thought Bayern would be the only people to beat City. Arsenal was in the mix. All that said, no, Jude is definitely him. Jude is definitely not a PR merchant, but if he's smart, especially only at 20 doing this stuff, if he's smart, he needs to go and get his publicist going. get his publicist cooking, because you're going to see, just like Cristiano, Jude cologne, Jude underwear, Jude hotels, Jude socks. It don't matter. It's going to be there. Right now, he's working with Kim K's company, Skims. But it's only up from here. And he's already up. Like, it's he's already up. It looks like Ballon d'Or stuff if England can do anything, put together any kind of performances. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on Jude, for sure. What's up, Steve Moon? Just joining in. What's up? Vendetta. Oh, man, I'm off. Roger, what's happening off Instagram? Jude had a striker today, though. Morata is playing so good. He knows what he needs. He knows he needs a new team. Yeah. Morata is funny. I was talking about Morata earlier, bro. Like, he is one of those players who, fortunately and unfortunately, just is what he is. Woo! Lamine Yamal is trying to tell y'all that I'm 16, but I'm a baller. Woo! Inches from an absolute banger. Yikes. Yeah, Morata is what he is. He's not a world beater anymore, but unfortunately, oh my gosh. First, it was whoever is sitting on this side of the stadium. They got Nico Williams all up the side in the first half, and now they're getting Lamine Yamal coming all the way back down. Like, it's like a tale of, and obviously Nico got the goal in this half, but the 16-year-old is coming alive, bruh. Cooper says, no way Italy is losing. It's tough, man. We're going to have to see, bro, because we're going to have to see. Because, again, all this pressure that Spain's bringing in is actually good for Italy if Italy can play out, and they're not able to play out. Here it is. Here's the counterattack you need. Cambiaso to Scamacca, back to Cambiaso. We're going wide. You got 4 against 5. Where's Chiesa? Cristante, let's get a far post. There's Chiesa, and nothing doing. And now they're out. Oh, Lamine trying back heels and shit. Yeah, Italy have to capitalize, and it's going to be tough to see them capitalize. Jude versus Vinny Ballon d'Or, Evan. It's Jude's to lose. It's England's to. If England don't, how everybody's trying to, all the young boys are trying to get around Cristiano so that he can have a good Euros. All the young boys in the world got around Messi so he could win the World Cup. Somebody needs to talk to England and say, hey, Harry, Phil, this ain't y'all's. This is Jude. We need to get behind Jude so that he can win this Ballon d'Or. Because if England get a result, or if England get at least to the final, I think Jude's winning Ballon d'Or. Already got 1 goal in the competition. Cooper says, should I join the stream? Cooper, if you got anything you want to talk about, anything you want to say, you can definitely join the stream. I'll pop you on for 5 minutes, and you can come talk yo stuff. Absolutely. I got 3 streams up. I got YouTube, I got Instagram, and I got TikTok. We're all out here. Roger says, bro, only 20 and has his own signature line with Adidas. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, he's only 20. He's got a Champions League. He's got 20. What did he score? 23 goals and 11 assists in La Liga. Wait a minute. All this no, Vinny Ballon d'Or. Hold on. Are y'all forgetting who carried Real Madrid when Vinny was hurt? That was Jude. That wasn't Vinny. Why are we saying Vinny Ballon d'Or? I love Vinny. Don't get me wrong. If he does well for Brazil, again, this disappointing looking Brazil, if he does it at Copa, then yeah, Vinny Ballon d'Or. But let's not pretend that Jude is not at the top of this list. Jude is 100% at the top of this list. Evan said, Jude better get it now before Mbappe comes, though. Right. Because we know whose team it is. I know Mbappe is going to have to go and improve himself. That'll take 1 game. That'll take 1 game and a couple trainings for Mbappe to bust everybody's ass. Don't forget, Mbappe used to be in training with Messi and Neymar, busting people's ass. And we've already heard the stories about how Messi is in training. He will just be chilling, and then if he decides he's angry enough, he'll just go and take on the whole team. And Neymar is well known for embarrassing teammates in training. So that's the environment Mbappe's coming from. Now, obviously, he's going into an environment of excellence with Madrid, but Mbappe already has that DNA. I don't know why I got on Mbappe like that, but Vinny, bro got the same amount of goals and assists within 3 months less of game time. Bro is also a forward. We're talking about Jude. Jude is a midfielder and box to box. How many tackles does Vinny have? Did you factor that in, Roger? We can't be giving Vinny all this love when it was really Jude who held Madrid together like glue, like especially early on in the season. Vinny was out, and they had some other crazy injuries too. And Jude just found results. You're also forgetting about the player who scored two. Oh man, Morata. Jude scored 2 game winners in El Clasico. What? Are you for real? Don't forget about that. Yeah, Cooper. Mbappe broke his nose, but Mbappe looks like he's playing tomorrow. They already got him outfitted. Did you see the mask they got him outfitted with? Looks real ugly. It's a French flag on his face. Hopefully he plays well in the mask. But yeah, I can't see Mbappe not playing because of a broken nose, especially now that they got the protective gear. Does he need to play? Maybe not, but it is Netherlands. You probably want to put your best team out. Cooper says, I'm not that good in English. That's what this is about, man. It's about connecting here, you know? Come teach us send us some Italian words or some French words, whatever you want. We can talk. We can also talk. On peut parler en français. Je veux faire une interview en français. I haven't done it before, but we could. I already put that out there. Evan says, the Copa 20 players chart they put on social media, I think it was by their cost. But nonetheless, did you consider Pulisic a top 20 Copa player in the tournament? It was based on their that list that they put out on Instagram. It was based on their that's what he said. Roger said, Cooper, we all speak football, bro. Come on, and you can speak some football. It's all good. Yes, sir. I'm a Madridista, but I think Vinny deserves it more. I feel you. Jude played as a fake 9. I'm not taking it. I love Jude, but Vinny was our main man during the last third of the season. For sure. He was. He was scoring crazy. And obviously scoring in the Champions League final, doing his thing. Assisted by Jude, by the way. Yeah, I mean, it's either of those two, right? It's either of those two. And it's not one of those situations where it's Modric versus Cristiano. It's like, it's literally they are top 2 candidates for Ballon d'Or. What's up, TikTok? We still here. Kev Boy, Little Swaga, Gus, Show. We're all here. We're all watching this game. All talking culture. Cooper says, okay. Cooper giving us a little Io sono uno giocatore di calcio. Somebody's got to translate that for me, but that I love Italian. I'm gonna need to add Italian to my repertoire. I'm about to Google translate that right now. Io sono una giocatore di calcio. En anglais. I'm a soccer player. I'm a baller is basically what he said. He's a baller. Io sono uno giocatore di calcio. Di calcio? Is it calcio or calcio? I need your help. No, it was definitely based off their transfer value. Evan, I didn't answer your question. To answer your question, Pulisic is definitely a top 20 player in the Copa America. Definitely. I mean, Pulisic has now hopefully has proven to people that he is a world player. This is not just American PR. I hope Musa has proven that too. Yunus Musa is an absolute baller. Weston McKennie is an absolute baller. Like individually, we have some absolute talent on the U.S. side. It's just when we talk about the U.S., it literally has more to do with the DNA. Like when you talk about Italy, whether they have a Balotelli on the field or a Scamacca or a DeMarco or a Pirlo, or their DNA is we are hard-nosed. We're going to be great defensively, and we are going to exploit our technical ability. Like that is Italy's DNA. What is the U.S. DNA? Spain, even. What is Spain's DNA? Obviously, they've gone and changed over years. You remember the David Villa years, the Raul years, to the tiki-taka years with Iniesta and no striker, the false nine years, to now. But the DNA is still the same. We are highly technical. We are possession-based. And now they're adding this new element where they have these kind of high-octane wingers, right? But they have a team DNA. The issue with the United States is, though we have now players who play all across the world and in great systems, we don't have a good DNA, a good system that we can fall back on. And maybe that's what Berhalter can't implement, but maybe a new coach can implement, right? Like new coaches come into these teams and preserve the DNA of the countries, but then are able to implement their style, right? Berhalter wants to implement a play out of the back style, yada, yada. But the DNA of US, woo! Bro, between Yamin Lamal and Nico Williams, y'all are wildin'. So Lamal was inches away from the post. Nico Williams cuts in and hits crossbar. They are trying the shit out of Donnarumma. Whew. If Yamal's was inches, Nico's was centimeters. It was so close. What a banger. Cooper, your team is holding it together, but it's looking tough. And look at Ferran Torres is coming on. Cooper, how old am I? I'm old, bro. I'm an old head. I'm 35 years old. I'm 35. Is that how you say it? 35. Yeah. 35 years old, brother. Grew up in the States playing soccer, loving soccer, you know, had the idols. Look at Lamine Yamal coming off. What a sensation. You know, idolized the likes of Roberto Baggio, and then it turned into, you know, the Ronaldo phenomenos, and to the Thierry Henrys, and to the Didier Drogba's. That's where the generation I grew up in. But really fell in love with soccer. One, because my dad played football, and he didn't think I should play at a young age. Football, American football. That was 1994 was a big craze for soccer in America. It was the last time the World Cup was here in America. And it just boomed in terms of a youth sport for kids. And so that's how I got into it. And then I just fell in love. Most kids kind of got into it, ran around, and then went off to go and play other sports. This really felt like home. The international element of it, the World Cup was just A1. Like watching the 98 World Cup, sitting up early in the morning, and then another early in the morning game for the 2002 World Cup, watching Brazil play. Those were just amazing times. So that's a little history on me. My boy Rue Sherm's in the house, aka Aaron. Someone please explain why Alexi Lalas is still given the analyst spot, bruh. Bruh. That's what we're trying to change out here. That's why we're doing live streams. We're trying to live streams. We're trying to just teeve up to the modern world, the modern society. My bad, Instagram. I'm neglecting you. I'll get to your comments in a second. But yeah, bro, Alexi Lalas is just known for hot takes. I was just talking to Evan earlier on the stream, though. I will say that Alexi is an OG, triple OG as far as America goes. You know, I respect him for the job he did as the commission of the MLS early on in the MLS years. You know, he was paramount in bringing in some young talent that might have not been the traditional Americans, right? He was bringing in Generation Adidas players. He was part of the regime that brought Beckham to Los Angeles. He also brought my guy Israel Cisse, Izzy Cisse, who was one of the first young talents out of the Generation Adidas camps, just like Freddie Adu. Freddie Adu paved the way for him, and then Izzy Cisse, as a 16-year-old immigrant from Sierra Leone. Ooh, free kick, no. Came into LA Galaxy and did his thing. So, you respect to Alexi Lalas, but yeah, bro, like we can't deal with his takes. They're often vanilla or just blasphemous. We know why he does it. He does it to get a rise. He does it to get people more engaged. But we want something different, bro. That's why I love seeing Daniel Sturridge on the panel. We just want something a little different. So, facts, AA Ron, I feel you. What else do we got? Evan, I still haven't answered your question. So is Pulisic a top 20 player in the Copa tournament? Yes, he's a top 20 player in the Copa tournament. Maybe I should do that ahead of the game. I'm going to take some time after this game, and I'm going to really look at the players and think about it, right? Between the Luis Diaz's, the Darwin Nunez's, and then the older heads, the James's, the Messi's, all the Argentinians, the Enzos, the Alec McAllisters, the Julian Alvarez's, the Ecuadorians, the Moises Caicedos. There's a lot of players in this tournament, but Pulisic is definitely top 20. If not, I might even give him top 10. We'll have to see. I'm gonna have to actually look at the lineups again. But no, Pulisic is a baller, bro. Pulisic is a baller. Yes, definitely benefited from the American push, the American PR, but he's definitely a baller. Ron says on the chat, the lack of identity in the U.S. is a problem at the national team level as well as the youth and pro level. Yeah, it's Wild West. There isn't one foundational belief of identity like in other countries. Yeah, and that just takes time. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Let me go back to that one more time. When we talk about kind of the foundation, the DNA, and how coaches can come in and change a side, but you don't change the DNA of your nation. And the U.S. have a DNA, right? We have a DNA from the 06 teams, from the 2010 teams, the Clint Dempseys, the Landon Donovans. It wasn't the most beautiful soccer, but it was like, by any means necessary, we're going to get this result. We're going to get this done. And that's how we got results against Brazil. We've gotten results against Spain. We've gotten some bigger results in Copa America. We got to the Copa America final after beating Spain in the semifinal and unfortunately lost to Brazil. Or I might be tripping. We might have beat Brazil and lost to somebody else. I can't even remember right now. I'm just watching Spain knock it around. But our DNA is gritty, much like Italy's DNA. So we can't go away from that. And the defense I'm seeing the United States display, that's not the grittiness. You know what I mean? That's not what the Tim Howard has to save 19, make 19 crazy saves in order for us to pull a result out. That's the grit we need to have. And just because we now have better players doesn't mean we don't retain that DNA, because that's a USA DNA. We got that same grit in USA basketball. Obviously, we got it in gymnastics. It's like we have skilled players who show determination and grit, because there's so many people here in America striving to be the best, right? It's iron sharpens iron is our DNA, and that's how it should remain. It's also, utilizing our diaspora, right? It's utilizing our Black players, utilizing our diversity, our Latino players, everybody who has come into this country and formed this country into what it is today is US. So being able to have that represented on the field is important for the U.S., more so than it is for even a Spain who's now playing their Black players, or for an Italy, or for a European team. It is so important to play, our U.S. teams should resemble some of our greatest Olympic teams, right? When you think about our great Olympic gymnastics teams, our great Olympic track teams, it's got Black folks on it. You know what I mean? For so long, you would see maybe one Black player, two Black players on the roster for U.S. teams. And that's important in the youth ranks too. I feel very strongly about that. Evan said, oh, okay, I already answered that question twice. Ron, I'm going to get to you, Instagram. Hold on. If you want to come tap in and get your comments up faster, come tap in on YouTube and come subscribe. We here. TikTok, we also here. As a player and ambassador, I like Alexi, but as an analyst, exactly. And I'm with you all the way. Let's see what Instagram is saying. Amir is in the chat. He said Jude is him, bruh. Facts. Jude is him. Jude played as a false nine. I read that already, Roger, and I feel you. We gonna see between Vinny and Jude, but my mind is on Jude. What Jude has done this year is just amazing. What Vinny has done over the course of the last couple of years, I mean, from a Vinny perspective, it's so funny. We're having Copa America conversations during this Euro game. Woo! That was probably Italy's best opportunity. And here comes Cucurella, who got the ball up to Ferran Torres. Torres gets the meg, but he's out. U.S. is currently better than Mexico. They just need personality and experience. U.S. is the best team in CONCACAF, hands down. But that ain't saying much. And that's why this Copa America is actually really important for me. I know Berhalter is selling this as a trust the process tournament, but nah, bro. Like, if this is a trust the process tournament, then there should be no fear. Go out and play and get a result. And I think that's what we kind of tried to show against Colombia when we got smacked up. And so there has to be a little bit of both, right? Like, it's go out and play because you guys are skilled, but it's also like stay organized and show that grit that the 06 through 010 teams have showed in the past, right? And even before 06, like the Clint Mathis teams, right? The 1999 teams, all those teams, like, U.S. has had some players for sure. But yeah, CONCACAF being the best, being better than Mexico ain't doing it anymore, quite frankly. Ballon d'Or winner will be based on these international tournaments. Can't rule out Germany and Toni Kroos either. Facts. It would be so strange if Toni Kroos won a Ballon d'Or this year, but facts. I mean, how does your team do? The thing is, Toni Kroos is already getting best player of this generation nods from me just by being a starter and being a pivotal pivot player on the championship teams he's been on, right? Bayern, Real, Germany 2014. All Kroos needs is a Euro, and he's got a complete war chest, trophy chest, right? We're going to see. What about if England win? Should Phil Foden get a Ballon d'Or? Fernan Torres. What I'm not seeing is Olmo there. Oh, that was Laporte who was up for the header. Modric and Kroos with Ballon d'Or would be insane. No, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't rate Kroos. Kroos is real tough. Tough player to like, right? He don't even celebrate. When his team won the World Cup, I have a picture of him. Have y'all seen that picture? Let me see if I can find that. Kroos tying shoes while team celebrates, or untying shoes, right? I know y'all remember this picture. Damn, I can't even find it. Kroos. Man. And this has been a great stream, y'all. This game is already almost over. It's still a tight game. This one. Oh, man. I found it, but I only found the Facebook version. Here it is. Here's the X version. We don't want to hear you say soccer no more. Hold on. I'm going to throw this image up. See if you remember this image. This is why I could never get with Kroos, man. You see him right above here, right there in the background. Whole team celebrating a World Cup win. And look at Kroos in the background. And I get it. He's always been a simple guy, a quiet guy. It's all good. But, we talk about underrated. Like, it's really tough. Yes, he plays good balls. Yes, he's very, tactical and simple. And, but you really just didn't know what he did until you really start to think about it and think about all those championship teams that he was essentially quarterbacking, right? So, yeah, I'm just like this as of just recently, hopping on the Kroos train and saying, yeah, man, actually that guy is a legend. That guy is a legend, and he's really the greatest midfielder of this generation. Like, literally the greatest. I know folks wanted to put Xavi and Iniesta there. I'm picking Kroos over Xavi. I'm not going to lie. It's Xavi Alonso that I had the problem with. Like, would I pick Kroos over Xavi Alonso? And they're a little bit different generations, but Over Modric, over Kevin De Bruyne. I'm going Kroos every time. Kroos is definitely underrated in that dude. Boring player, but tempo master. Didn't drop a 92% passing accuracy across all his professional seasons. Playing football is easy. Playing simple is hard. Roger Vendetta, boy. I know Raj got a Kroos poster somewhere with all the best Kroos quotes. AA Ron says, I like Busquets, but I love Kroos more. Yeah, again, Busquets, same. Best of this generation. I'm definitely not picking Busquets over Kroos. So let's think about it. Battle of the Sixes. Who are you taking? Xabi Alonso, Toni Kroos, or let's do a new one. We're gonna go like older, current, new, or maybe oldest, older, and then current. Rodri, Kroos, Xabi Alonso. Start, bench, or sell. I'm gonna throw that up. I wish, I can do a poll, but there's so many people tapping in different ways. I'm just gonna throw it up and let y'all comment. Start. What did I say? Rodri, Toni Kroos, or Xabi Alonso. Somebody who's headed to be the best coach of this generation. We'll see. That's a great question. Y'all let me know. Rusharm says the U.S. is currently trying to align with France and how they move. From what I heard, talking to U.S. youth scouts, they're focusing on recruiting more like the French. Yeah, I mean, the French have the best recruitment in the world, pulling these kids out of the burbs, Parisian burbs. They got some of the top talent. And they bring them into Clairefontaine. That's the thing. And you're right. You're right, Rue, because you're right, AA Ron, because when you think about it, the U.S. have now invested millions upon millions of dollars into this new facility that they're building in Georgia, near my hometown, Atlanta, Georgia. They're building in, I believe, Peachtree City. And it's going to be like a pseudo Clairefontaine, where you bring these kids in young, you teach them the game, and really try to build a real understanding of DNA and of playing style in. And so we know that's going to be successful. I mean, it's only up for us in the US, but I really want this new young generation to help usher it. And you got to do it by getting results, getting wins. So yeah, that's a big fact. To be honest, I picked Yaya Toure over Busquets 100%. But to be honest, Yaya Toure was never a 6. Yaya Toure is a 10, and I'm glad he got to go to City and show the world like what the hell Yaya really is, because that's what happens when you get sucked into a Pep Guardiola system. If you're a top player, your attributes can possibly get diminished being in Pep's system, and if you're a good player, you can look great in a Pep system. Phil Foden, you know what I mean? So, and I know I'm being a little blasphemous against the boy Phil Foden. I think he's a great player, but I do think he benefits from Pep's system. I do. And, that's just what it was. Busquets is amazing, though. Created the modern CDM position. I don't know, bro. I don't like the modern CDM position. I like my sixes tackling. That's what I like. I love the tiki-taka, keep the ball stuff. But I need a 6 that tackles. I need a 6 that can play balls 40 yards on a dime. Like, quite frankly, I prefer to watch Jordan Henderson than watch Busquets play on a team that just pass the ball. That's just me. Rodri, I prefer Rodri over Busquets. He's a little bit of both. He's the modern one. He can push forward. He makes tackles and he quarterbacks the team. He does great. Raj says the best footballers come from the streets because they have that hunger and understanding that's their way out. I mean, we have seen it. The best athletes we've seen in the world either come from money and have had all the trainers, all the people around them, or they come from nothing and literally have only this to get out. Everybody in between, it's tough, but every once in a while we do see some people in between who really, make it happen too, right? Like when I talk about come from money, I think about players like Chicharito, right? who, definitely put some respect on his name. One of the best Mexicans. And then when I talk about people who came from the gutter, obviously think about Cristiano. Think about, you hear more of the gutter stories are honestly the more fun stories to hear. It is a blend, though. It takes a blend. That's especially in America. It takes that diversity. You need people who came from public school. You need people who came from private school. You need people who came from real low means. You need people who came from, middle of the road, middle class means. You need it all. You need all of the perspectives, all of the there's different levels of skill set, of fight, of determination. I can speak to myself purely for myself. I had options, right? Like I could have played other sports. I could have played the piano, came from a middle-class family in Atlanta, Georgia, played basketball my whole life. So it did take away some of the drive. I would say that I was just talented and benefited from one amazing coach. Shout out Ted McDougall, big time coach out of the UK who came to, we had a lot of coaches in the UK from America, but a lot of them were just kind of students. You hear coaches these days talk about it. It's just the accent. But I actually had a real coach, famous for scoring a triple hat trick in a game for Portsmouth, I believe, in the championship. And he came and he taught me space. He taught me how to see space like no one else. And I really, man, the amount of development you can have from age like 13 to 15, age 13 to 16, age 10, to 12, even 10 to 13 is crazy. And I had, again, raw athletic talent, and I had the ability to play the ball. I used to always kick the ball with my older brother. And so I got really good, but what I didn't have was that drive, bro. Like still to this day, fitness is the toughest thing for me, and that was one of my setbacks, right? Like we need somebody with everything. We need people with raw talent who don't care about fitness. We need people who are wow. Yeah, Spain is really trying to finish this off. We need people who are just purely athletic, who are who need a little bit of sharpening of their skills, but they got it still. There's big balling players out there like that, who have the skill, but kind of rely on athleticism. And then what we'll really want to see is, as the boy Cucurella, the Chelsea man, gets his meg off. And then there's another meg from Aozi and almost catches Donnarumma out. Donnarumma has really had a great game, like has kept Italy in this. Casemiro. We can talk about Casemiro. Great player. It's just tough what Man United's done to him. Oi! Great shot. Even greater stop by Donnarumma. At least Donnarumma's keeping the goal differential intact, because Spain could have definitely run away with this. Who did I have? I had them getting out second. I had Italy getting out third. I had Croatia getting out first and España getting out second. I'm going to have to change that. España, ain't nobody getting out first but España. Right. And we need that. Roger said he sucked as a defender, but he made sure that he was physically better than everybody, especially as a defender, because if anything, nobody is taking the ball off him, or nobody's getting past him with the ball. Wow, this kid Aozi is a baller. We need to talk a little bit more about him. I'm missing some stuff. The boy AA Ron said you'll start to see more melanin cycle through the U.S. team over the years too. Yeah, and I mean, obviously, look at this team, right? This is why I'm so bent on this team. This team is majority melanated now, with the likes of Jedi Robinson, Tyler Adams, Musa, McKinney, Weah, Balogun, Pepe. It's got the Latinos, the brothers, heavy in it. And not to say, and Christian is still the best player on this team. Like, let's not get it twisted. Christian is that baller. But yeah, we need that. We need that diversity we need. You know, I love seeing Chris Richards back there. I would love to see Miles Robinson get his stuff together and become what we wanted him to become. But he's looking like he'll turn more into a Walker Zimmerman. Again, not a bad player, no shade to Walker, but kind of more of the traditional U.S. player, right? What a ball. It's Cambiasso trying to swerve one in. I mean, for all of Spain's dominance, Italy still have a chance to just swerve one of these balls in and get something from this game. One more. You didn't look up. Now Italy is in the attack. Cooper, you might see something here, brother. Oh! Italy don't play, man. And that's, again, Italy's DNA. Italy's DNA is definitely like, y'all can beat us, but it's going to be hard. Like, it's going to take a lot. That's what I want to see more about us. Do I wish to see my star boy Cole Palmer play today? Yeah, bro. Like, Cole needs to play. You know, that's why we keep, saying this Phil Foden, faux spelled faux as in like the French Faust, F-A-U-X. Look at Donnaruma's big ass up there. Get a header. I would love to see it. Italy are big boys. Look at Ferran Torres guarding Donnarumma. Yeah, Cole Palmer, I definitely think should slot in at that 10 position. I think they pull Jude back, and I think they put Eze on the left side. That's really what I'm looking for out of England. It works on FIFA. It absolutely works on FIFA. One more again, Cambiasso. One more again. Donnarumma, why didn't you go far post? That's it. Hey, that's not a bad performance by Italy. But Spain, did what they had to do. They're a great looking team. I really am curious to see them play against a like a France, Netherlands, England, one of those. So really excited about the future of that. Again, if we look at the brackets, and it's in fact Spain that come out on top, if everything else stays the same, then Spain would play maybe a Hungary or I'm just trying to think of the top looking third place teams. But yeah. And then Spain would go on to play maybe a Germany if Germany can get past a Denmark, right? And then Spain could go on to play Portugal in a semifinal. It's all beautiful. It's all perfectly poised. One thing AA Ron has said, one thing I hope is that more U.S. coaches can go abroad and get experience. It'll help. I think it's one thing Greg lacks. I feel you. Exposure to some of the tactics and traps he's been struggling with. Yeah, I maybe like a Euro trained but American born coach coming in the future. Again, I'm not too hip on coaching and all of the nuances of it. I think we already have some pretty good, if not great, coaches in the U.S. And we'll see once Jesse Marsh's Canada comes and to take on Argentina later today. That's what we're watching. We're going to go live again later today. Argentina is going to open things up in the Copa America against Canada. Yeah, going overseas definitely helps you learn. Yeah, I can agree with that. Coaching is just one thing I don't have. Like, I know when I see a good coach, I know when a good coach has affected me. But more than anything, more than coaching, even it's for me, it's about player development and it's about culture. Like, now we're in America. Folks in America weren't watching the World Cups in 2002 and in 2008. So it's about just loving and appreciating the game to a certain extent too, right? Like now I'm seeing kids who are like, they have it all in their head. They know exactly what playing style Portugal played in 2016 Euros and all of that stuff. And, you know, that really adds to it too, just being a true fan of the game. Everybody's been talking about Wilfred at Nancy, Wilfred Nancy at Columbus. And he is I'm surprised he's not going on to coach some French youth teams or whatever, but definitely definitely a good coach, definitely a great coach. Would love to see if, depending on how things work out in the Copa America, if they might tap him, but I don't think they would tap him to come coach the U.S. national team. But like that is a completely different undertaking because again, your coaching doesn't just affect the one team; it affects all of the youth teams, all of the structures from top to bottom. Along with the sporting director, we got Aguchi Onyewu in there as the vice sporting director. So it's going to be a process. But somebody told me the U.S. really aren't going to compete for World Cups until 40 years from now. That's not real. That I don't even agree with. We've got talent and we've got now DNA. I think this 2026 World Cup is going to be a huge draw for soccer in America, and it's just going to blow up from there, bro. So we will see. We will see. Otherwise, let me get off the stream. I got some work to do before I get back on the TV. Been watching a lot of TV this summer because there's a lot of soccer on. So again, come tap in with me. I'm going live at 4:45 Pacific for the 5 p.m. Warm up to the Copa America. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure to tap in with me. Yo, I appreciate all y'all who are tapping in all on TikTok over here, on Instagram, on YouTube. Stay tapped in. I might go live TikTok a little later today and just when I finish my work, just go outside and kick it and talk ball. That's all I like to do, man. I just like talking ball all day. Argentina versus Canada today. Copa America kicks off 5 p.m. Tap in with me. I'm going to be live on the stream at 4:45. I will see you there. That's in just a couple of hours. So we will see you there. Otherwise, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, we out. I will holler at you. Raj, hate watching England, and Southgate is his favorite hobby. Raj, let's talk Copa in a couple hours. Come meet me. In two and a half hours, we will be there. We're going to be talking Copa tonight. Let's see what Argentina got. I was about to ask predictions, but that's what we'll talk later today. We're going to do it later today. I appreciate y'all, everybody, for tapping in with me. I love it. I want to keep it going. I love doing live streams. They're real fun. We got real fun live streams coming up. Not only watch parties. We're doing a gauntlet. We're doing a 1v1 tournament next week, Friday, the 28th. Tapping in with my boys over at the Immortals FC. Really great project, nonprofit, helping do exactly what we're talking here, develop kids in a different way, in a modern way, in the beautiful game in soccer. So we're going to do a 1v1 and we're going to live stream that. We got a lot coming, man. Got a lot coming. Monday, going to be going to the Brazil versus Costa Rica game. So tap in with me there. But Sunday, when it comes to the Copa America, I'm going to try to do the biggest games, but most of the watch parties will be U.S. We are watching U.S. We are analyzing U.S. We are watching it. So a lot on the schedule. Make sure to subscribe to YouTube and tap in with me. I'm going to have the things up on the schedule. We got France tomorrow, France versus Netherlands. We're live streaming that 100%. Then we're going to go ahead and live stream on Sunday when the U.S. takes on Bolivia. And then I won't be live streaming, but I will be showing you and going live on probably TikTok and Instagram, showing you what the grounds look like at SoFi as we get prepared to see Brazil take on Costa Rica. It's all going to be fun. It's all happening right now. It's the soccer summer we've all been waiting for, and I'm here for it. I will holler at y'all again. Appreciate everybody tapping in on the stream. I will see you in just 2.5 hours. Not long from now, we back on the stream. Let me put some music on. I don't even know what I'm going to play, but I'm going to play it. It's EPB Watch Parties. I will holler at y'all later. Appreciate y'all. Peace. Peace.